It's got a little bit of bass behind it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I was just using previously a cheapish sort of headset microphone.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, so it puts a bit of what's the word? Oomph to your voice, if you get what I mean.
Good, because when I watch some of the voice back, I think I sound terrible.
The one thing that you'll always work out is you never sound the way you think you sound anyway, to be honest. It's like with mine, I'll try and set mine up when this thing starts to go on there, because I've got exactly the same one. It's the new Weir, NEEWER, isn't it?
Yep, I picked mine up for about 40 quid in everything, the arm, the mic.
Yeah, same. I got
pack, the
same.
lot.
Yeah, the lot, everything. And the microphone's not too bad, is it? And
No.
it's got a diffuser, the circular thing is called a diffuser.
Yeah.
Which stops all the, what's it called, background noise and all that lot. But yeah, I'll have to set mine up one time. But I tried it and I didn't like the way I sounded. But things have to change, don't they, every now and then?
They certainly do, yeah.
Right, so the game's just loading up for me now at the moment. I'm just going to set the stream right as well. I've already done all the headings and everything and that lot, so that's okay. Just got to get that loaded up until I go live. So Empire's not with us tonight by the looks of things. Oh, he is.
Yep, he's in the chat.
I just couldn't see him in Discord, so I didn't think he was here, you see. I'll put myself in Discord as well. I can hear you now.
I'm just wondering when Dev's gonna come.
He's here, Dev's here.
No,
I'm
that's
already
not
here.
Dev. That's another guy. He
Yeah,
doesn't
I
sound like Dev.
He doesn't, does he?
No, he sounds completely different.
It
I
sounds
know, and
alright though, don't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And in response to your remark you put into Discord, Empire, yes, I am in a high chair because it's behind an old bar, but it's a proper bar chair with a back and all that, and it's
Okay.
perfect for me pedals.
So it's got cushions and whatnot.
Oh yes, definitely.
You're gonna say, because usually high chairs aren't comfortable.
Oh no, this is a proper leather padded bar chair from,
Ooh.
well, I've had it years.
So that means he's at the bar drinking all the time for a decade now.
There's no wrong with that. It is Friday, come on.
Unfortunately, like I said in the Discord, I've got the old draft pump fitted to the bar, but no keg or barrel at the other end of it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Because that was all the hype back in the 80s and all that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Home
they used
bars.
yep. All the home bars and stuff, and people used to have the little outhouses, didn't they, at the bottom of the garden? There's a guy over the road from me. He's converted all these houses around here have got like outside toilets and little sheds, and he's had his rebuilt, but it's all been done by wood. And you often see him, like when football season starts, he's carrying his television through the garden, hooking it on the wall and everything, because he's got an aerial and everything attached to it.
Yeah. Well, when we moved into this place, they were going to knock the bar out.
Yeah.
Just moved here. We looked at a few places, and unfortunately, I can't actually get to see this one when my wife did. So I named it the Facebook home because I'd never seen it except for pictures in Facebook.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
And the estate agents showed them around and all that. Said, "Oh, we'll take the bar out and all that." And my wife sort of said, "No, I think you better leave that for my husband. He'll want that."
No, it didn't take that long. Janice just been shopping. Okay, so I'm kind of just waiting for FSX to load it up. That's what I'm doing.
Well, my FSX crashed 3 times.
I didn't load it when I come in. I normally load it when I come in, but Janet had done something to eat, so I thought I might as well eat first, you see. But normally I come in here, set everything up, load up, just go, oh, thank you. Load it all up, and then... So what do you think to the plane, then?
Yes, I like it. I absolutely got no idea why it's got autopilot in.
Oh.
But I did tell you what, I put the autopilot on, but you can't. To me, I can't see how you change the heading.
Oh, the head. I'll show you. There is a way that you can change the heading. Yeah, it's the dial in front of you.
Yeah, that's what I tried. I mean, I found one where it said because you've got the two strip compasses, isn't you? One that's showing you where you're getting, and then there's one underneath that replicates it.
Yeah, but it takes a while to turn though.
All right, yeah, but when I set it up, set the direction I was going, it's actually taking me back north for some reason.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it when we go live. I'll just wait because I only played around with it for a bit and I thought, you know what, I like to learn these on the stream. But then Empire's done the best thing. None of them have got ILS, so guess what? Autopilot means nothing.
That's right. I mean, I've done the takeoffs with it. I didn't actually get around to doing the landing because I had to stop for dinner.
Right, I did a landing on it. Now, I'll be honest with you, it takes a while to stop. Okay?
Okie doke.
So if I was you, I would hit the runway probably as early as you can and let it run and put your brakes on, because mine did take a while to stop. I managed to get it to stop, but...
Do you guys have flaps?
Yeah, there's flaps on it, yeah.
Oh, well, lucky you. I don't have any flaps on mine.
Yes, have you actually noticed there's no indicator in the cockpit for flaps, is there?
I think...
There's no flap lever or
Yeah,
anything
I was...
like that.
Yeah,
There's no
that's
indicator.
the point. Yeah.
What year is it? What year is your aircraft?
1932 it is, I think the year was.
Yeah, so flaps wouldn't be around.
Well, what's yours?
Mine's a Bristol Bulldog, which is 1927.
Bloody hell, it's even earlier.
Yeah, it has the 2 double wings.
Oh, okay,
World
yeah,
War
yeah.
One version.
Yeah. Well, ours is just a prop plane with 3 propellers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit. Look at it, it's a bit very similar in style to the Ford Tri-Motor that we flew once.
Yeah. Right.
That
I'm
the
gonna
lights are
be
just
flying
like
the-
lamps.
Yeah, I'm going to be flying the British. They're not. What is it called? British European Airways, or whatever they call it. The silver
Because
one.
if you downloaded the set, you get 5 planes, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to go. I don't know. I'll go for the red one. I think. Thought that looked quite vintage.
I picked the Squadron 56.
Okay, so
They
let's see
didn't
if
have
it
50, so...
The other thing about it is, it's look. Let's not get all excited because as soon as we go to FS Cloud, we know things are going to happen.
It's already have.
What, yours crashing?
Yeah, crashed twice already.
Wow. So it's definitely the plane. We know it. It's not FSX. It's the planes that it doesn't. I think it has an issue latching onto them.
Yeah.
Let's see how we go. I've just got the splash screen at the moment. That's why. Just got the splash screen.
Well, mine's loaded in all okay at the moment, so
Okay.
with
Yeah.
FS Cloud, yes.
You come up as a Jet F-18.
No, it is the whatever the German one that we downloaded, the something 52.
Let's hope he doesn't come up as a frigging baggage carrier.
Well, that's nothing. Empire, you came up because obviously we haven't got that one, so I've had to change you. But you came up as a 737.
Oh.
Nose floating in the air.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. I think mine's just showing me a picture now. Right, let's drag that over. Drag that over and let's go into play.
Yeah, we got, was it the Junker? Isn't it Junker 52?
Yeah, Junker 52. The Junker 52. I'm just going to hit planes because that takes a bit to load as well. Should have done this earlier on.
I just hope it performs better than the name actually says it sounds like.
Let's put it this way, by the time we've done with it, it will be junk. And we are at KECG.
Yep, I'm at parking 7. Empire's the other side of the airport by the looks of it.
Yeah. I think I'm at 14, but I've no idea. I just picked any gate.
I've accepted you on Steam, by the way. Did you see it?
Nope, I haven't had time. I've
Yeah,
been back like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I sent the invite to you.
Oh, have you sent new ones out, Empire?
New ones that only sent the ones that I recognised. Who unfriended me. But,
Right, okay.
You're already my. You Dev. You are already in my list. Can't get my tongue
All right,
around it.
let's do this. So, 50 plus. And then let's go to. It's a Lufthansa. A Lufthansa. 50. Right, okay, click OK on that one. Let's accept that plane. Right, let's get this to destination. So if we go, put it in plane. Flight planner. And we are at KEC. KECG. KECG. Elizabeth City. And I will go for right. What do we say? Parking 7. Ramp 7. I'm going to go for 6. Okay. Might as well go VFR visual into on this one, to be honest. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'll set all mine up with VFRs tonight.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Back in the 30s, they didn't have that.
KNTU. Oh, my dog's starting a minute. Oceana. KNTU. Okay. Find route. Well, it's not too bad. What do you reckon? Height-wise, 8,000?
I've only gone up to 5,000.
Oh, I'm going to go for I'm going to go for 7.
Yeah, but the thing is, because it's VFR, you're not restricted to that height anyway, are you? So I think you just put the height in for the planner on the VFRs, didn't you?
Right, okay, let's get there, then I can do it. Right, so I'm going to load up FS Cloud and see what issues it gives me. Good lady's going out on Saturday, so I'll have to see whether I'm streaming or whether I'm taking her, so we'll see what we've got. Going to take that. Everyone's up to take that in Sheffield, aren't they? It starts tonight.
You're still going?
I'm not going, but Janet is.
No, I meant to take that.
Well, yeah, they did tours, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, they're still going, believe it or not. Yeah, they're doing another tour. So they're in Sheffield today and tomorrow, and then I think they move over to somewhere else. Gary Barlow's milking it into, to be honest.
He's got to be, isn't he?
Well, they weren't too bad at the time, I suppose. Right, let's have a look. Let's get that set. Get that turned off. Let's pull back and see what I've got. Right, okay. All loaded up nice. Now, let me just have a quick look. I think I'm pressing the buttons to see if I can see anything move when I do the flaps, you see. No. No indicator for flaps whatsoever.
No, I did exactly the same. I looked in the cockpit to see what was anything was moving when you did the flaps. Obviously, because it's I've got it mapped to a key on my joystick.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see nothing in the cockpit that moved.
Right, when you look at the cockpit, you can see the big square black dial that's got north and things below it. It's the dial which is to the right of that dashboard, which is more to the left, and it's a big square thing with a little circular white arrows on it. Can you see it?
Right, just
It's got north, and then below it, it will say heading 68 or something, and you put your mouse over it. If you go down to the black heading indicator when you put your mouse over it and you turn that, that's what turns you. That's your heading turns. Now, you've got a button to the left of it, which is autopilot heading reference. If you hit that, it reconfigures itself. But we'll try and see what we can do when we're in the... Right, okay, so let me just put the brakes on there and let me get... Oh, gosh. I love the sound of the engine. Whoa.
yeah, I'm just going to go into my settings and take my AI aircraft off. Still got that on.
I've got that on anyway. I leave it on, I do.
I've only got about 10% traffic on it anyway, so...
Right, okay, so I'm going to set the stream to go live. Let me just open up FS Cloud, because that might give me an issue. I'll do that now. Then I'll set the stream to go live. So, start.
Ah, right, yes. You know what I was doing? I was pressing on that black thing you was on about.
Yeah.
There's a button, a big black button under the square at the bottom. That's one I was pressing, not the one beside the top one.
Guess what? You have loaded in exactly as the silver plane.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you've come in as the silver one. Pull back. Yeah, you've come in exactly the same as mine, but yours is silver. Mine's the red.
I haven't got you shown up on my screen yet.
Right, let's turn that off.
Oh, yeah, I see you now, yeah.
What colour am I in?
You're in the red one.
That's brilliant.
Delta Alpha Bravo India Kilo.
Well, that's exactly what I'm in. Right, so let me find... Empire's not showing up at the moment just yet.
He's over on the far side.
Oh, okay. Now, the difference is, taxiing in this thing is friggin' difficult.
Yes, I've noticed I've got to use the power...
Well, I'm just going to warp myself there.
All right, individual throttle or differential brake. However, if you want at some point, I can go into the config file and cause the tail wheel to actually steer with the rudder.
Yeah, you can, can't you? It's just on that particular plane.
There is a way of doing that.
Yeah. Oh, I've got stream ending. Turn that over. Bloody hell. I hit the wrong button. I had stream ending then. I wondered why I just wondered why the chat was at the side.
You were trying to stream that 60 seconds, weren't you?
Yeah. Empire. Right. I'll leave my camera off for a bit while I just have a quick ciggy before we go live. Alright, no one can hear you. No one can hear you guys because I haven't put you in the stream just yet. In my headset. I'll do VOD checks and everything. So I've turned my bit rate down just by 300.
Internet problems?
No, it's just that when I streamed the other day, I don't know if it was Twitch or whatever it was, but it really was lagging and everything, and I was spiking. I'd lost 42% frame drop.
Jesus. Well, like it's not 50%.
Well, when I dropped last night, when I streamed last night, it was perfect. No drop frames or anything. So it could just be an issue with the internet at times, because don't forget the kids are off, so the bandwidth are all going to be messed up, aren't they?
Yeah, they're off this week.
Yeah, they're off next week as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. Good luck. We need some peace.
Well, it's Easter next week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is, yes.
Yeah, that's where that's all coming from. And then they're back to school, so traffic's going to be heavy when I'm going to work. 'Cause it's been a bliss coming home and going to work at the moment. It's been absolutely brilliant. Right, well I can see. Oh, click follow me.
You guys are inside a building on my screen.
Yeah, well we've got default scenery. We're not as rich as you.
That's what she said. I'm just taxiing now. Problems. I'm just doing aircraft, just trying to get used to how you steer and adjust the speed again.
Yeah, this thing's going to be crazy. I know it is. We'll see how we go anyway. I've just looked at Dev and he's got all his lights on. Where are the light switches, Dev?
Right, if you go down below your throttles, see the two white boxes.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've clicked
the white button in the middle. Yeah, so the first one nearest your yoke is the panel, and the one next to it is your landing lights. But it doesn't switch the wing light. The flashes on. You have to press L to get them all to come on.
Right, I've pressed L and they're all on. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I can see you guys. Well, I can't see. I only can see the numbers on top of your airplanes. But other than that, your airplanes are inside the hangars.
Okay, what plane? Oh, I can see you. You are showing up as a A3. Oh, it looks horrible. I've got to change that.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do it. Say that.
I've got to change that.
You said an A380?
Right. Yeah.
Jesus.
No, sorry, it looks like a 737 or something.
Yeah. Someone knows I'm not on the ground.
That's right. Let me just get that sorted now.
Probably a DC3 or something.
Empire. Yeah, and I'll change you. It might. I bet it won't show this plane in. What's this plane? What's it going under? No, it's not even in the list. Wow, I love it. Honestly, it's great. Good evening, flight simmers. We are just setting up, as you can see. Trying to find this plane that I've loaded in to see if I can get. I'm going to have to put you in. What have we got that's vintage? DC3. Somebody name a vintage plane. A what?
DC3.
DC3.
A DC3, right? Okay, let me just get that back.
Yeah, that's what I'll put Empire in DC3.
Right, DC3. Okay. A DC3. We'll go for the top one, the Douglas DC3. We'll load that one up. Let's see what happens. It should disappear soon. Okay, guys, can I have a VOD check, please, of somebody's sound of the game? I know that I'm coming over the top of it, always do, which is always good. I'm going to bring you guys straight into the stream straight away so that I can get microphones set. Right, guys, you are now live on the 50 Plus Gamers stream. Please do not swear. Dev, as you appear in Discord, you are number one. Would you like to say hello?
Hello, everybody.
Wonderful. You sound muffled on the stream, but we'll see how that goes going through it. Empire, would you like to say hello?
Hello, everyone.
Wonderful. Let me turn the volume up a bit. That's wonderful. As long as I can hear you guys, I'm happy with that. Right. Okay.
Yep, looking good. All the sounds are looking good.
You haven't changed, Empire.
Me haven't changed.
Hasn't changed you at all. Let me just try again.
Oh,
Empire. Right. DC10. Let's do this. DC3. Aside. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Well, it works for Dev.
What's that putting you to a DC3?
Yeah, it worked for you, Dev, where it actually changed to a DC3.
Yeah.
It says you're down as Empire Bristol Bulldog.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's me.
Not even changing you.
What about Paint 2 or Paint 3 or Paint 16?
Say again?
What about DC3, Paint 1, Paint 2, Paint 3, all that
yeah,
jazz?
I'm going to see what... It's as if it's not picking you up, that's the problem.
Mind you, it might take a couple of minutes to do it.
Yeah, Empire. Let's go for another paint job. DC3. Load. Sorted design colors. There we go. No, it's not working. It is not working. No, it's not changing. It's not doing anything. Okay, well, I've got two now. Who else is with us? I've got two. Exactly the same play. You can see them on the stream, can't you? These two.
I only see one. I don't even see the second guy next to me.
I see two. If you look on my stream, you'll see two. I'm circling them now.
Yeah, I can see it on your stream, but I don't see anyone to my left or to my right.
Alright, so that's FSX, FS Cloud doing what it does. Right, guys, we'll get going because otherwise we end up... Let's get this thing set. Right, okay, so let's get loaded in. Let's get loaded in, guys, and see how we go. Because, you know what? I get fed up. I get so fed up with FS Cloud not doing what it's supposed to do. Right, okay, so we're going to go straight out on this, aren't we? Departure straight out.
Yep, indeed.
Yep. I've been given runway 28 to take off from.
Wow, I can hardly hear what was being said here. Oh, that's why. That's me. There we go. Okay. Right, acknowledge. The non-progressive attack. I'm going to try and push back on this and see what happens. I might even warp myself straight there. Right, so I'm going back. Quirly! Hello, 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 how are you? Right, I've got two planes in my way. Get out. Get out, get out! I'm going to see what the turning circle's like on this thing and see how it goes first. We are doing a vintage evening 1930s, although Empire's gone for a 28?
27.
1927.
Yep.
Wow.
It's got 9 pistons engine on it. That's how old it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. back in them days, and they didn't have horsepower engines, they didn't have turbos, they didn't have this and that. It's all just, you know, raw engine.
Yeah.
Like if there's something wrong with the engine, it's easy fixed. Not like this day and age.
Right, okay. Sitting at Copenhagen Airport, afraid to fly. Wow, why? Why would you be afraid to fly? You're with us. There is no problem with flying. Right, okay, so let's get back in the cockpit here and see what we can get this thing to do. Actually, I'll do it from outside. Right, here we go. Brakes off. Let's see what happens. It actually does turn, but the turning circle is incredibly crazy. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to walk myself there. I'm not going to go through this. I am not going through this. So, GSX. Let's have a look. Right. So let me find out where it's going to take me first. Runway 28. There we go. Just warp me there. I ain't messing around with this tonight. I'm not doing it. Okay, turn off progressive taxi. Let's get clearance. Right, I've got ready for takeoff when you guys are down here. You guys can taxi if you can. My heading indicator, press D. Right, wonderful. It messes around with the plane a lot in this game, to be honest. I have to press D to reset everything, which I've done. Okay, it kind of looks nice in the cockpit, to be honest. It's very rustic.
Right, I'm taxiing into the runway.
Yeah, you can actually open this door as well. Have you noticed, Deb? If you
Yes.
keep the door, you can open the door, look. But you
Also-
can't see into the back.
No, that's a shame that you can't see into the back like that, isn't it?
Bit weird.
So what's in the back, females? I mean,
Well, there'll be seats, isn't there, where the passengers can sit and
Yeah, all
everything,
cargo.
but it's just, it's all freeway, guys. Are you all well? Have a look. That's not bad, not too bad for the start. So it's all good. Right, okay, so I'm going to wait for these guys to come down to the runway 28, and then we'll do what we normally do. 50 always goes last. See how we go.
hello, yeah, off and on. Off and on. I haven't spoken to him for a week now anyway, so. But I'm not going to get into it now because I'm kind of busy flying, you know.
Plane don't look too bad for what it is, to be honest.
Only been back a couple hours ago.
Quite nice.
Yeah.
Right, I'm lined up on runway 28.
Right, let me get this thing sorted out. Is it 3? No, it's 4 on this one. Oh God, you even got... Right, that's what I want to sort out. I want to get that down to the right. To the right size.
So the situation is I can see 50 who is behind me. Dev is coming
Okay.
towards me.
Can I just cross the runway before you take off, Empire, because I need to...
Yeah, that's fine. You go ahead and go across the runway before I take off.
Thank you, sir.
Oh God.
Abitech 320, thank you very, very much for the follow. I'll move myself over just a little bit as well. I know, exactly. Why it will not let me change it. What's today's route? We are flying. Right, okay, I'll read this out. We are doing it KECG to KNTU. From KNTU to KLFI. And we are going from KLFI to KEZF. From KEZF KRIC. From KIRC we are going to KFAF. None of them have ILS, so it's going to be a very interesting evening, that's what I can say. If you go into the flight sim room Quirly, you will see the flight plan laid out by Empire.
Okay,
That's all
thank
I
you.
can
Fine,
say.
clear of the runway.
Copy that. Clear to take off. No ATC,
Right, guys,
no nothing.
because
Vintage,
I
let's
can
go.
actually monitor you guys now, which is, let's have a look. I can only see Dev. I don't see Empire.
I'm in front of you. I'm taking off now. Or what?
Yeah,
Or
but it's
this?
not showing you up as so I can follow your takeoff. So I'm not catching you for some reason. Oh, you're going anyway. Wonderful.
Right, permission to become in front of your aircraft, please, sir.
Wow, that looks wild. Oh, hang on. It's coming down.
Now it's trying to get that. Yeah, got it. Yep. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good.
Wow, that looked crazy. That did that takeoff. It looked absolutely crazy.
Yeah, especially the 737.
Wow, this is going to be interesting. This is, guys. God, you know, when we do vintage, I really, really do look forward to it because it is something crazy. Okay, Dev, I can actually hit Dev and it will show Dev. Right, wonderful, Dev. So when you are ready, you can take off, young man.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, the bad news and the good news is you guys will be a lot faster than me.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because I am only doing... I'm climbing and I'm not even doing 80 yet. 80 knots.
Okay, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go.
Right, now about to take off.
I know it's 2, but I need to remember it's number 2 that I need to press to get my UPS up. Because I'm going to need that to see where I'm going. Right, Dev's on his way. I don't think you need many flaps on this. I think you only need flaps 1, don't you?
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I love how the back lifts before the nose.
I'm flying upside down. Hell yeah. Oh, shut up, ATC.
I am airborne.
Right, Dev is up. Quite a nice takeoff, to be honest, that Dev.
They are nice planes to take off in. Nice and smooth and gradual.
Sean, how are you, sir? How long time no speak? Sean James Blair, hope you are well. Wow, that wasn't too bad. That was quite good. There we go. So Dev's up. Right, okay, so 50 is going to try and take off now. Oh, this is going to be so much fun, honestly. Don't you just love these? Right, okay, I'm trying to work out where this bloody indicator is for the flaps. There's got to be something on here for flaps. There's got to be. Let's just have a quick look. Before I take off, let's have a quick look. What's that? Fuel gauge. Engine prime. Would think. What's that one? Fuel tank. Band selector. I can't see anything anywhere that gives you. Hold on. Oh, what's this? No, I can't see anything that gives you anything to do with flaps anywhere. Not a thing. Okay, right, 50 is going to take off, otherwise I'm going to be here all night. Right, okay, let's go. Let's just check if I got clearance, request takeoff.
I have no idea where I'm going.
I'm not too bad, to be honest, Sean, not too bad at all. Okay, acknowledged. Right, let's go. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Jimmy is crazy flying, fighting out 50. I am flying, Jimmy, and guess what? you'll comment about me being in your boss's channel, I will pay you back for that, young man. He went, I just said hello to Amber, and he went, oh my God, 50's in here. Right, 50 is up. Looking good. So, right, we need to talk through this, because the concern I have is, does this plane level itself off? It does, don't it?
It does, yes.
Flaps off. Mine seems to be heading down, but what plane is this? It's the Junker 52. Yeah, Junker 52. Right, I need to head. And you know what? I think I'm going to just fly this one manual all the way. Why are you still going forward, Dev?
No, I'm turning.
Let's get some height. Notice how it's quiet, because we're all trying to concentrate on keeping this thing. See, mine's not holding the altitude at all. I could really cheat and use the autopilot. How old is this plane? Well, if you're looking at, it's about, what, 60 years old? Yeah, mine's not holding the altitude at all. Is yours holding its altitude?
No, mine's not responding
Yeah,
at
I
all.
didn't think it would. I didn't think it would. So guess what I'm going to do? Got no choice. I've got no choice but to go, what did I say, 7,000. So if I go 7,000, it's not right on the plane, but I'll not be able to fly it otherwise from holding it like this. We'll climb like that, and then I will click autopilot and altitude hold, and I can let go. There we go. Now the difference is when you put the autopilot on, turn the heading off, that's better. Yeah, if you turn the heading off, you're not too bad. Let me just get this thing shrunk. There we go. Drop that on. Move that up there. At least I can see where I'm going now. Makes sense if it doesn't keep out. It won't do. Well, I didn't want to use this, to be honest. I didn't really want to use it, but even on planes like this, in that particular time, how would they have kept the altitude? There must have been something on it to do that. How would they have done it?
Manual. Completely manual.
So they would have had to hold that stick to keep it at the altitude all the time?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
They would have instruments to tell them what speed and altitude they'd be at.
I get that. I totally understand that, because that would make sense, wouldn't it?
No, I'm going to have to reset mine. I'm actually down on the ground again. I've got no power.
Well, it says it's only 10 minutes away.
For me, it's 26 minutes.
10 for me.
Then again, I'm in a different aircraft.
Going. And according to this, I'm doing 340 kilometers. Where are you flying to? We are flying to KNTU. You didn't put no. Oh, hang on, you did. So we are going to. It's Oceania NAS.
Correct. Elizabeth City to that. Yeah, we're just taking over at Elizabeth. It's gonna be a fight.
It's a bit of a crazy plane to fly, but you know, this is the whole idea of a vintage.
We've got a overspeed more.
It looks nice. Yeah, it does look nice. November Alpha Foxtrot. So we go. Yeah, no, we're going to Kilo November Tango uniform. So Kilo November Tango uniform. I've got it all written down on a sheet of paper here because when they start putting pictures and things in Discord, it moves the flight plan out the way. So I always write it down.
I see a bridge. I'm going to bomb it.
You're gonna what?
Bomb it. I'm a bomber plane as well. I've got 2 bombs on board.
Like.
But I forgot to put the bombs on it, so I've got less. Yeah, I forgot to reload the bombs.
Right. Okay.
It's a railway bridge.
Wow. When I talk about loading clouds in, I didn't think I put that many in. I'll put a few more clouds in again. I keep hitting that. So nearest airport. Rule champions, thank you very, very much for the follow. You have a Discord. What's your server? Right, I'll drop it in for you right now. There you go, sir.
There you go, sir.
You're too late. Too late.
Damn
Too
it.
late.
You're faster than me. That means I'm getting old.
I'm trying to get to pick nearest airport so I can get heading in. Right, okay, nearest airport. We're looking for. Here we go. That's the one we're going to. Tune into tower. Request full stop landing.
How many minutes are you guys out?
I've had to take off again.
Copy.
I am 5 minutes out. I'm going to drop down a little bit anyway. I'm going to drop down to 3,000. Runway 5 right. Yeah, 50's coming down. Four minutes out. So 14 miles to go, guys. According to this, it says I'm doing 191. I'll need to slow down. Let me just That's it. Take a bit of pressure off this.
Yeah, I have noticed that these planes show them in kilometres per hour, not knots.
Well, I'm looking on the GPS, and that's where I'm reading my speed from. I'm doing everything on the GPS. Okay, guess what, guys? 50 can see the runway. Gaz, how are you, sir? Right, so it looks like it's this one just here. You know what? I'm going to bring this in on my own. 50's going to... It says over speed. Oh my god. I haven't noticed that. Let's turn that right down. Just take this out of the way a bit. Take that off. Take that off, take that off. Let's get rid of that now because I'm not going to use it. Let's just use my GP. Let's get this thing ready for coming down.
I just remembered about this aircraft. It likes to bounce a lot. I lost the runway. Oh, there it is.
I'll have a look over in a minute. How do you lock voice channel so only me and my friend can speak in it? When you set your parameters, when you create the channel, that's when you can lock it, and you can hide the channels as well in Discord. But it has to be done when you create the channel. You can go in and change some of them. It's not something I can go through with you on the stream at the moment.
YouTube it. There's so much tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah, you can do it on YouTube. I mean, that's how I find out how to do it. But there are ways that you can lock all your channels. You can set your channels so that they're only available. When you create your channel, it gives you the option to pick who can access it as well. So, you know, there's quite a bit that you can do in Discord. I mean, I love Discord. And I've learned through trial and error, so... Right, I'm going to try and level up onto this thing. And this thing does not maneuver very well either. Right, 50 is coming in. Do you know what I like on this plane?
What's that?
Is how you can't see anything through all this bleeding glass, because one of the things is right in the way. Honestly, it's right in the way of where you're going to land. Honestly, right in the way. Are you flying it? Agent, how are you? Yes, it is a greenhouse. It's called the greenhouse effect.
Oh, big airport. Another one won't just spawn it out of nowhere.
How are we doing, Dev?
Yeah, so far so good.
My game keeps stuttering for some reason. Trying to level it up.
Yeah, I'm about 7 minutes out.
Whoa, 50 had to make some real. Look at this. 50 had some real adjustments. Right, 50's kind of down, trying to get into. Woo!
I got no brakes. Flip.
'50's all over the runway. Wow. I am all over the runway. Told you this thing takes a while to stop. I managed to keep it on the runway just. This thing is crazy. I told you the brakes are bad. Wow. I managed to stop, but this is really, really, really difficult plane to land. Really difficult plane to land. Wow. Look at that. It is a crazy plane to land, guys. I'll tell you that now. I've got the brakes on full and it still hasn't stopped yet. Yeah, I copied.
I hope it's a long, long way.
That was tough. Right, I'm going to go to the end because the turning circle on this is crazy. Right, just let me know how you guys are going, by the way, as well.
Yeah, 5 minutes out at the moment.
Wow, that wasn't too bad. I'm going to have to play that one back. It was a bad. Now, 50's going to try and turn this thing now. This is going to be the hardest thing. Right, full turn. Wow, the turning circle is absolutely crazy. You have to slow down, gas, slow down, gas, slow down, gas to turn. Wow. I've worked out how I can turn it anyway.
Well, it says you had a perfect landing.
Yeah, I only got 8 points though. Yeah, I've worked out how you can. Oh gosh, pleased with that. Perfect, 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 perfect. Sync rate, max sync rate diff was 64, and the actual max speed was 3. Right, let's see if I can watch. I can't watch you, Empire, and it is a shame, to be honest. Right, we're watching Dev coming in now. Let's have a look at this. You know what, Dev?
Go on.
I don't know where you are.
I've got the runway right. Well, I've got the airport straight in front of me. I think I've just got to slightly turn for the runway.
More in flaps, props, less rudder helps turn. I've worked that one out all on my own, Gaz. What happened is you can actually go inside the plane and use the different engine speeds to make you turn. But I've worked a way that if you put throttle brake, it kind of starts to turn the plane whichever way you've got the rudder turning. So I managed to do okay on that one. I'm just going to nip and just say hello to my good lady. 1 second, guys. All right, Dev's coming straight in. It's not the plane, it's the pilot, look. It's not the plane. The plane's fine. Did we touch down, Empire?
Yep, I'm already down.
Wonderful. So I wonder why FSX is not picking you up.
All I know is he's called the Stig.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the problem
Go on.
is when I was coming into landing, this aircraft likes to jump or bounce on the one way.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've noticed that. When I was just coming into land, I took the power completely off.
Yeah.
And just let it glide in on the flaps. Because you got, have a look. Your max speed was 14 miles was 3. So it was only on your descent, really, to be honest. But
Well,
yeah,
I did fly upside down, so.
well, that's never a good thing to do. It's never a good thing to do. You can't drink alcohol while flying. You watch me. I'm telling you.
Yes, we can.
Watch me do those dials.
What's up?
You watch me, mate. I'm going to take off backwards next time. 50's going to take off backwards. And I'll do, what's that thing they say? A barrel roll. That's the one. Now, I'm going to moan at Dev. When he's
Why is that?
I'm not going to interrupt you now, but I'm going to moan at you because you always seem to approach an airport from the left or the right. Every time. Now this thing doesn't turn too well. Oh, I can't be losing. You're not now. Take off backwards and crash into the bushes. Yes, definitely. Just to make it interesting. Just so you can see how low Dev really is. Watch when you start to turn this plane, Dev, and you'll find out how difficult it is just to get it back on track. This is what I mean, where you're heading now.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You're at 500 feet, by the way. If you do that to lose your job, then lose money because you don't have a job, lose your house. Yep, lose the lot. You get sued by all the passengers as well, don't forget. Plus the airport would sue you. And the thing about it, Dev, remember you have got no reverse thrusters on this.
You just have to use your legs and put your legs down on the concrete and go.
Do a Fred Flintstone on it. Nice. Dead centre. You get what I mean now about turning it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not, is it?
No. And when you touch down, this is where the problem starts. Go on, Dad! You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm off the runway anyway.
No,
but
just keep turning, you'll get back on, keep turning, because I had at least one wheel off. I had at least one wheel off. The passengers are dead, so you don't get criminal record for manslaughter. So it's on the next one, it's one of those where you have to make sure that you come in. I tried to come in as straight as possible. And trying to stop the planes are not good, is it?
no, it takes time, doesn't it? Really
It takes a lot
time.
of time to stop. Have a look what it gives you on the scores. So have you actually stopped there now? Is that it? Is that saying you've stopped?
No,
no. See?
I'm still coming along.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
15
10 mile
points.
results are in.
You got 15
Okay.
points.
50? It did better than me.
Yeah, but mine was only a great. Yours was perfect.
Yeah, but well, the scoring's wrong then. Because it doesn't matter about what it's got written down on paper. Your score came up at 15, mine came at 8. What did your score come through at? Right, I think I need to pull forward a bit, don't I?
Dev won't usually get it until he does a complete stop.
No, mine's through.
Okay. So that's unusual because it usually doesn't come through until I stopped and off the runway.
What's that, your score?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean about the turning?
Yeah, it's very, very slow and difficult. But
Well,
we'll
I
get
have
the
to
hang of
do-
it.
I have to do power and brake, power and brake.
No, I don't have that problem. I just put my power on and turn.
You're alright on yours.
Wonder why you guys have so difficult to turn. Maybe because you don't have good flaps, or maybe it's got an extra engine. Who knows?
I think it's because it's got the 2 extra engines on the side. I think the idea is you're supposed to use the inside quadrant thing, you know, to lessen the power either side. Right, okay, so that wasn't too bad, guys. So that's a taste of what's to come. So we need to get set up for the next one, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So we are going from KNTU. Oh, guess what? I've got a script error just come up. And I think it's on FS Cloud, not the game. Okay, so let's do that. Click OK on that. Yeah, it's on FS Cloud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart FS Cloud and see what happens, guys. And we are going to KLFI. Hampton.
Indeed.
Okay, we'll do that at... I'll do that at 6,000. Let that load up. Okay. I'm gonna close. Oh, hang on a second. I'm gonna check something now. Yeah, because I've lost everybody now. Bear with me, guys. I'm just closing FS Cloud.
Yeah, no worries.
Which one were we guys taking off?
05. Is it number 5?
Yeah, 05.
Right. Okay, I'm back on. Let's have a look at the map and see who's loaded in. Right, so I can see. Have a look.
We've got to go all the way back to the
Right.
other end.
It's telling me I can see Empire now, so let me just have a quick look.
I'm using the proper signals and not using... No, actually... Oh, okay. It's
It's
done.
still, I can only see Dev. Probably that plane that you've got, it's not catching you.
Even then, it should put me in another different aircraft.
Yeah,
Like
it does
did
do,
for
but it's not
737.
recognising you in the game for some reason.
Power sliding.
I don't see Dev at the moment now either.
I'm just taxiing along the taxiway towards your end, runway 05 again.
This taxiway looks like a one-way to me.
Still don't see you. What plane are you flying next? We're staying in the same plane. So we're going to stay in the same plane, but we are heading over to KLFI, which is Langley AFB. Right, I think I can see Dev in the distance. You're still taxiing, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Yeah, I can see you. Agent Bauer, it's a Boeing 737 MAX. Let me see if I can pick Empire up, because this is so annoying. The game is so annoying, honestly, guys. It really is. Empire, where are we? Empire. Put him in a DC, what you said.
Oh, Empire.
You see, I've added this plane in, Dev, because I wasn't able to do what you asked me to do and change the config file thing. I just didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't confident enough trying to do it, so probably Sunday, or if you're around, you can probably talk me through it. The airport can't afford Boeing zip. Oh! Let's go for that one. Assign. Okay.
Yeah, Empire. That taxiway looks like a runway. It is a runway.
Is it?
Yeah, but it doesn't look like the old retirement. It actually looks like a taxiway, doesn't it, Empire?
Yeah, it does.
You know what? I do not know how you dare go down that, because a plane could be coming into land and you have just spoilt its flight path. You're going to have to do a go around.
The ATC said I can do it.
Okay.
Remember,
All
this
right.
is 1927 or 1930s.
Right, so that's not changing your plane or anything for me. Not doing anything. Let me see if I can put you in anything smaller, or I'm going to try you, see if it'll let you do the black and red Skyhawk. But I tell you why it won't change you. I'm trying to flog a dead horse here. Because it doesn't see you, it won't change you.
Well, I see you two guys perfectly fine.
Yeah, but I don't see you at all. I can see you on the map, but not in the game.
What I might do is reload FS Cloud again.
I'm here.
Well, I can see you, Empire.
Advertise. Wow, wonderful. You advertise, sir. You advertise.
Even when I'm braking, it doesn't slow down enough.
No, it doesn't. Mine don't either.
Right.
Acknowledge a taxi. Request takeoff. Right, I'm waiting for you guys now before I request takeoff.
Yeah,
I
we're
can
just
see
coming
Dev
down to the
coming
runway. Empire's actually in front of me, so he's at the holding line, or he was. He's now
Empire's
just
not
vanished.
even on this. Empire's not in this game. I don't see him.
There it
No, I
is.
think he's just shut FS Cloud down in your Empire.
Yeah, I'm just going to reload it.
Okay. It might. Yeah, it could be because you've got an issue at your end, or it can't connect anyway.
Come on, load. Right, I am loaded back in. Hopefully, Dev, the plane won't disappear for you. Right, zoom in. Not too close to the line, Dev.
That's why I've gone past and I'm sitting behind 50 now.
Okay.
No, because you're going to check off before me, because we're watching you, kid. Oh,
That's
God,
okay.
something's just... Right, here's Empire. Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
What am
Oh, Empire, I can see you, so I might be able to change you now. 1 second.
747.
I can see Empire.
No, I've still got you in the DC3 Empire.
No, that's good.
Let me change him, because
It's a
this...
747. What the flip is that?
It kind of... Oh, hang on. Here you are. Let's have a look if I can change you into that DC now. Oh, it might work now. It's actually made you disappear, sir.
Okay, just
It
wait a
might
couple of
work.
seconds.
Do not fly with Ryanair. Why? Ryanair are great, nice and cheap. You know what I mean? Don't get a meal. It's great. At least you can lose weight on the way there. It's all good.
Ryanair flight's that good, you can take off, they serve you tea and they take your tea away just as you're coming into landing.
That's true.
And give you a biscuit too. A stale biscuit.
Right, you haven't spawned back in yet. It's doing something because it took you out, which it wasn't doing before.
Well, you're saying don't fly Ryanair, but Ryanair is one the company.
Yeah, they are very cheap.
They've just got the new flights out of Exeter Airport the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Right, it's not spawned Empire back in yet.
Well, we might as well get Dev to take off then while we wait. Good luck, Dev.
Come on, game. Planes are made out of paper. Yeah. Paper airplanes, that's what they are.
Paper planes, boys.
Right, must be lost a fuel game in FS Cloud 50 because I can see Empire on the back on the taxiway holding line in the aircraft.
I can see you and me perfect. The problem I've got is I've gone to change Empire's plane. Now I don't see him at all in the game. I can see him on the map because he's here. I can see him on the map right there. Empire's there. And it says the Empire is behind me.
And I am.
Yeah, but when I go into the game, I don't see you in the game anywhere, look. Nowhere. So that is crazy. Right, okay guys, let's go take off. Let me just put this so that we can see. Right, Dev, you can take off, mate.
Okay, ready for takeoff.
Trying to pull back. No Empire. So we're going to have to use this.
Okay, I am up.
Coco is not good. I think I went to 6,000 feet into. I don't like having to use this, but it's the only way we can get this thing set. Crazy, isn't it, to be honest?
Nice one, Dev.
Looking good, Billy Ray. So you've moved in front of me, Empire, which is fine because I don't see you anyway.
Oh, well, that seems to I'm going to take off now.
I know, it's just ridiculous though, really, to be honest. Okay, right, Dev's up. Empire, you might as well go. Oh, hang on. Empire! You're in a Baron.
Oh, come up now.
Yeah, but you're in a Baron, so I'm going to change it again. So something's working. Why is it putting... God, this game! Why is it put him in a plane I didn't pick? He's probably disappeared again now, look guys.
I have, because I'm up in the sky now. I'm gone.
Yeah, it's not working anyway.
Oh well. Time to take off.
Right. That's what they say, never do drugs, sir. It isn't good for anybody.
When you do drugs, you can't see planes on your screen.
Right, 50 is going to go.
I'm following you, Dev, so don't get lost.
I try not to.
Fifty's up. God, I didn't use much of the runway. Let's set this thing here. See what happens when I do this. Okay, let's look where I'm going now. Okay, 50's turning. Request full stop landing. KLFI.
Got a bit of turbulence.
Mr. Ketsui is in the room. How are you, sir? How are we doing, Kets? Are we good? I'm absolutely amazing, sir. Absolutely fine. So this, do you know what, Empire? This one's 7 minutes away. Literally across the water. 7 minutes.
Lucky for you, it is for me 8 minutes.
Yep. I'm only 4 minutes away.
Oh god. Well, you've got two lots of engines. I only got one.
Excuses.
He always uses excuses, doesn't he? So I might as well click nearest airport. Request airport directions. What have we got here? Selected the runway. Request touch and go. So we're going to go. Airport directions. What is the shortest flight in the world? Don't know.
30
I would
seconds.
say one runway to the other end,
Yep.
to be honest.
Will be take longer to taxi more than anything. So what's this interesting bridge or some kind of a network across this water?
I don't know what it is. It's like a breakwater thing, isn't it? It's like the harbour, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go in close and have a look.
Yeah, it's like because there's one piece there that you can't actually get to because it doesn't connect to anything.
No. And if you go further in, it's the same again. Another piece
Yeah.
not connected.
We land at Langley Airport, haven't we?
Langley,
Langley.
that's right. Yeah, Langley.
Oh, interesting. It's a road.
But it's a road that goes to nowhere. I'm on
A
a
road, and then
to
it goes
nowhere.
under, and then it's going under the ocean floor bed. The road then goes into a tunnel, and then it comes at the other end. I don't know. It's just, it looks like a road in a way, but it doesn't matter. It's just interesting. Maybe they put a break there for the ships to go through.
You've put P3D, but no. If you ask him what we're on FSX, but you put P3D in the chat. I don't understand that one, because you put your first question, what is the shortest flight in the world? And then you put P3. Mamba Gator Gaming, how are you, sir? Are you well? Right, so I'm 4 minutes. You know something as well? Looking at this, really, I need to be heading that way.
You guys already taken over me. Took me.
Yeah, the way we're coming for this airport, yes, sideways, fly beside, and then turn around and come into it.
Yeah, because it's bringing us straight onto the runway, and I've just noticed that on the GPS. So I'm going out to go across the flight pad and come in. I'm going to try and land from the right going in, which is where you're heading now, isn't it?
Well, I'm going around coming in from the left because I've been given runway 8 to land on.
Is that the runway just down there now?
Yeah, the
yes.
one.
50 needs to, wow, this thing. Right, let's turn this off and let me get myself set on this. Absolutely crazy, this. Turn that off. Right, 50's in control. Let's get this thing down. Get one flap on here at the moment. Yeah, you're coming in the same runway that I'm coming in. The same angle, yeah. I'm just a little bit too high. So 50's descending dramatically. There we are, look guys. That's where we're landing. Just there. At that angle. At that angle there. There is a question mark, but not important. But then P3D Flight Simulator, which is why it was on... Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Because I'm using the GPS, I can see where the ILS would be. It says there's no ILS, but there is ILS here.
Yeah, but this is 1930s, remember?
Empire just didn't want to put the ILSs down.
Listen, it's 1930s, right, with a 1990s GPS fitted into it.
There it is. There it is.
Original sizzle. Thick made my G where we landed. Got alone. How are you, sir? 50's going to have to go down a lot lower. Oh, request airport directions. Nice. Runway 5 right is giving me.
Yep, that's what I've got.
Request directions.
You're literally going to have to go over the land, over the water, and turn over the water.
Turn over the water.
Oh, turn around over the water, what I meant.
You can turn the water around if you like, but it'd be hard. You need to be Jesus or God to do that.
No, it'd be easy if you've got it in a glass.
A glass, yeah.
Okay, right. I think he's going to have to make some dramatic maneuvers. Where are we going, Captain? Amsterdam, got a load of things to sell. No, we're going over to Langley Airport, mate. Langley Airport. If I put this on, it makes it easier for me to see the airport, which is there, look. Just over there. Cornish, thank you very, very much for the hosts, sir. Much appreciated. How far out are you going, Dev?
I've got to, because it's going to be a tight turn onto the runway.
Oh, that's what she said. But if you'd have swung out
Don't
and then
need to
made
go
your
that
turn
far.
in, I'm sure it would have lessened the turn for you. Because I'm going to turn now. Well, I
Don't
may
really-
come in before you.
Don't really need to go completely out.
Because the airports hover there.
Yeah, I'm turning around now.
Well, we're gonna
Let's
we're
see.
gonna what you call it, get in each other's way at the moment.
Usually in real life, there's a every 30 seconds a plane comes to land. Every 30 seconds in Heathrow. So as long as over 30 seconds, we're good to go. If it's below 30 seconds, then we're going to expect to see a crash.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming in anyway. Did you hear what happened to Elton John? No. What happened to Elton John?
What, how long
Did something
ago?
happen to Elton John?
No idea.
Nope. Well, unless it's just very recent.
Something happened to Elton John. Tell us what happened, Sean. Chop, Suey Lewis and the news. Thank you very, very much for the host there. Kind of done what you've done, Dev.
Gone all the way around.
No, coming into the runway at an angle. Look. Coming to the runway at some crazy angle.
Oh yeah, I can see you in the distance.
Mamba Gator Gaming, thank you very, very much for the host, sir. Slytanic. Isn't this an old game? Not really, no.
Nah. It's
Quite new.
Yeah, very new.
Very new.
Yeah, it's been out last week.
Yeah, that's the one. It's incredibly new.
And it took us a minute to learn it.
Hey, you're coming in too high, not straight. This is going to be a crazy landing. Right, here we go, here we go. Get on, 50, get on.
Yes. Yes, it is closed beta. Yeah, absolutely. It is closed, so you just missed out, guys.
Yes, what do you call it? Closed beta.
Yeah. The full release is about, I don't know, week and a half. $39.95 comes out. Put 10% deposit on it.
I can see Empire right underneath my plane.
50 is down. Yep, 50's down.
I'm going too fast. Flip. I'm going slightly too fast and I can't slow down. So one way to do it is descend and then climb.
concentrating just to keep this thing bloody straight. Right, 50 got down. Yo, 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 yo. The brakes on this thing are absolutely pants.
Empire and I are coming in with inches of each other.
I'm working out how to turn this thing anyway. That's one thing I've got. I won't go 10 out of 10. That's the last thing I'd do. But I've managed to get down safe. Trying to get off the runway quick before these guys come in.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna coming through you now. Oh, fuck.
I have to use throttle, brake before I can turn. There we go. Right, 50's off. 50 is off.
I can't stop.
Get past that line.
Stop!
Turn that off. Right, okay, 50 is down. Woo! How far out are you, Dev?
I'm right coming up beside you.
Oh, you didn't hit the runway.
No, I couldn't because
I've got you on stream now. I've got you on stream.
I was coming in within seconds of Empire.
So what happened?
I couldn't stop.
What happened? Sorry, my phone died quicker than... Oh, I love them comments. Sorry, my phone died quicker than Toys R Us. Oh, that's not nice. Toys R Us, I used to love them when the kids were younger. Toys R Us were brilliant. How dare you knock them? It's not their fault they got everything wrong and went into administration and then couldn't get back out and had to sell everything and they didn't have no stock. It's not their fault. It's our fault for not buying their stuff. I don't know, guys. We are so fickle. We are so fickle, honestly. It is unbelievable. Right, guys. So, I'm going to put my scores up because they are a lot better than I expect everyone else's to be.
Wow.
I never really post my scores anyway, to be honest. I kind of just tell you what I've got. But looking at this, I got Max Diff 1, Max Sync 168. It's their fault because they started the company. Now, that's not fair. Adam, how are you, sir? Are you good? Right, Dev.
Yes.
Explain yourself.
Well, on that one, I got an okay, a great, a perfect, an okay, and a great.
To be honest and truthfully, I only got great. Empire got
Well,
14 points.
I was lined up lovely for the runway, and I noticed Empire was literally right below me.
Do you know what, Cornish? Honest to God, Cornish, right? And this is no lie. This is no lie. I used to go into Toys R Us, and I'm telling you now, I bet you any money I had more fun than the children. Honestly, I used to love the place because we had a really large Toys R Us near here. And honestly, I used to love going in and just messing around on the... I'm like a big kid anyway, so I shouldn't really admit that live on the stream. I think I've got the ears off for today. I figured. And you are always well. We're always well in my stream. Always well. So, okay, guys. That was an incredibly short flight. Incredibly short. So... honestly, Cornish, I think when you go into places like that, it brings the child out in you. It's like when I go to PC World and places like that. I'm in awe of the televisions, the PCs, and all the tech stuff. I just walk around. I can look at it for hours. And the good lady's always, you're not having that, you're not having this, you're not having that. When I was looking for the television, wow. I mean, 75-inch TV in your living room. It's like having a cinema, isn't it? Although I'm saying that when Dev's got a 65-inch, haven't you, Dev?
I've got a what, sorry?
Oh, you heard that one. 65-inch TV.
No, 72.
A 72?
It's 72, yeah.
Oh my god. Are you measuring it from diagonal to diagonal or corner to corner?
Corner to corner. No, it's actually what it was listed at when I went and got the TV. 72-inch TV. Green.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you think about it now, I don't want to get into this, but retail, it's finished, to be honest. Retail on the high street is done. Right, okay then, guys, let's get ready for the next one. Let's do the next flight, sir. Get that one done. So we are flying from KLFI to KEZF, Kilo Echo Zodiac Foxtrot. Last time I played drones. Oh, they were brilliant. So I managed to find out how to fix the Aerosoft A320 livery. Oh, brilliant! Is that for Steam users? Yeah, agents. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're all. So Toys R Us is still going, but it's all online now. But oh no, I know what you're saying. You're saying it's all online these days because I live for Amazon. I love the fact that when I get things from Amazon, you can get it delivered, and then if it's not correct, you haven't tried it yet. I'll have to try that, Adam, and see how that works. So I mean, General High Street is dying while online retail is fluttering. Yeah, it's online retailing is going through the roof at the moment. Absolutely going through the roof. KLFI. KLFI is Hampton, and we are going over to KEZE ZF, sorry, FFF for Foxtrot. I'm going to try and see if I haven't done it yet. I'll try that and see, because I so want to get liveries on my plane. Find route. That looks a little bit longer. We'll do that one at 6. Okay. Well, to be honest, agent, they've been quite good with my returns that I've done at the moment, although I don't do a lot of returns, but they've been quite good with me. Okay, guys, we're at runway 8.
Yep, I'm just putting up to runway 8 now.
Get this set up. Request departure straight out. I've got quite, do you know some, I've got that one. I've got it. I've got quite a few liveries that just won't attach. So I'm going to try what you've said and see how they go. Just to see how I get on. Right, so I've requested takeoff, but obviously I always go last. Let's get this thing set as well. Doesn't matter what I go to be honest, does it? I'll leave that for now and click that later. Okay.
I think we're at the opposite end of the runway to you.
Thought you said you had 8.
I did, but 26 was nearer.
So now you're behind me, Dev.
Thank you, Adam.
I am, yes.
Right, guys, when you're ready, let's get up.
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's see who I can see.
Oh.
I can only see Dev. Okay, Dev, when you're ready, sir. Oh God, look, Empire's in a frigging boat.
Yeah, I've got Empire on the runway in front of me at the moment in his boat.
Empire, how are you going to make that boat take off?
You're
in a boat.
kidding me. Well, watch this then.
Well, it's going, look. What the hell is up with this game?
A flying boat, boys and girls. This is
boat.
This is 50 Plus
God.
Gamer, the entertainment
And
guy.
it took off. Oh God. Empire's in a frigging boat. He's going to need a fire engine delivery. God's sake, that is ridiculous. How has it picked him up in a boat?
That is bonkers.
Oh, Dev, go on then. Make us proud. That is crazy.
Right, I'm just lining up on runway now.
In a boat.
And Empire's come back.
I don't get that. I do not understand this bloody FS Cloud thing. I don't get it. The weirdest thing ever. It's a nice long runway for you, Dev.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that boat to get out of the way properly.
Friggin' boat.
I wonder what kind
Wow.
of boat it is, how many horsepower that boat has.
It looked like it wasn't even a tugboat either.
It's a fishing boat.
Looked like one of them little charter boats. That's why I use VATSIM, since model matching is better. Yeah. From what I've been told, Adam, I need to update my plane config folder. That's what I need to do. Because something, it just doesn't like something. Oh, Dev's gone back down again.
No.
I'm watching it, and then you've gone up. Now you'll be just coming over the top of me. Let's have a look. I should be there. I am. Look. See you, Dev. Right, let's have a look where this thing's going to take me. Okay, so I've got to turn right round and find the plan. Okay, right, 50's going to go. Only downside is that this cloud is for people who don't want proper ATC while VATSIM. Yeah, because you have to talk to VATSIM, don't you, and everything, so it's difference of opinions again, isn't it? Let's see if I can use most of this runway.
Rather than a boat.
There we go. $50 is up. Click this just so it helps me out here. Turn heading off. Right, 50's climbing. There we go. Request full stop. There we go. 42 minutes this one. So that's better.
For you it is, for me it's a lot longer.
Yeah, I prefer first class. It's half fly short for them. Really doesn't have a proper FMC. It's like, yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. It doesn't work for any reason. Well, look, I hate FS Cloud for the issues that it has. That's why I don't like it. But we've used it on numerous occasions and it's worked perfect for us, hasn't it, guys?
Mm-hmm.
It has, yeah.
But then you get these occasions where it just decides to do what it wants.
Right, I'm going to go boat hunting before I land.
Well, you're going to have to find what you call it, Empire.
Just look out for the runways for a boat trying to land.
Right, okay, 50 is up. I decided. That's crazy. Do you know what? The annoying thing about it is how it picks a boat. That's what I do not get. How it picks a boat is crazy.
It doesn't know
Because
how to pick
remember
another
last week it
aircraft.
had Dev in a it was a chuck, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah, it's a track.
I don't get that at all.
It shouldn't even pick up any
Yeah,
other
but-
vehicles.
Last week I was only a wannabe pilot.
Oh, right, there you go, look. See if I catch a fish.
I've got my longest fishing rod I can get on this planet.
Yeah, they say that, you know. There is plenty of fish in the sea. That's what they say.
ETA? You guys?
28 minutes.
Oh boy.
31.
Oh boy.
What's it saying for you? 50?
No, 33 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but Dev, he's way ahead.
Here's where we are, look. Dev's all the way out here, look, guys. Well, actually, Empire, you seem to be way ahead of Dev.
He is, yeah.
I am doing 150 miles. It's in miles. It's not in knots, it's in miles.
Well, that's probably why you're going so slow.
Usually, we used to say knots, but
Yeah,
for me
mine
it
says N.
Yeah, but mine says
161
miles.
161 knots.
So 160 knots compared to miles is like, I don't know.
I'm heading 339.
I'm heading 330.
Okay.
I'm heading 357 at the moment.
Right, okay.
Well, my machine guns are armed.
I like how different it looks when you're in the plane out looking outside. These windows need cleaning. Right.
I don't have any windows. I'm just wearing some goggles.
Request touch and go, request airport direction. I'll not do any of that just yet. Still don't know where. This has got to have a flap indicator somewhere. Got to. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Just looking at the angle of the runway as well. So we're going to have to go out to come into the runway anyway.
Absolutely. Especially with your I'll be right back camera.
Take that down. So 28 minutes for me.
24.
29.
Okay. I don't get that, how you're in front of us, yet it's giving you a longer distance.
Yeah, well. I did took off first.
You didn't?
I did took off first.
Oh, okay.
You guys will overtake me. In a chippy. Not in a flash, in a chippy.
I think Dev will catch you up. Lap indicator where you are sitting to the left. Okay, let's just have a look. You mean this one here? No, it's not that one. Hang on 1 second. Oh, it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is. Yep, thank you very much for that, Gaz. So where you're actually sitting in your cockpit, Dev, it's to the left, a circular dial, not the flat one, the one that's literally against, just below the window. If you zoom into it, just below the window it is. And it will actually tell you what it tells you on the start, which is 25%, and landing is between 40. Get right? Can you see it? If you look on my stream, you'll see it now.
Right, yes, I see it, yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Gaz. I think we've been doing okay without noticing one. I just put flaps 1 on anyway when I've been coming in.
That is one very fast speedboat.
Don't know how you're going to land.
No, I'm on the water. You're talking about. See me? I'm just on the water. Pretend yeah, I might move over the water bit.
So that's the little baby that we're flying, look.
Yeah, with your landing gears down.
Can't put them up.
Does anyone want to report an unidentified flying empire?
Oh, can you see him?
What do you look like?
Ago.
What do you look like on your screen, Dev?
Well,
you're unidentified, that's why I can't say.
There it is.
I don't actually see anything, to be honest. I'm not going to get into that.
I'm not even overspeeding. I wonder if Dev is overspeeding.
Me overspeed? Never. What's that red flashing light mean?
That code would say D50 plus. Okay.
It will be a parachute button, Dev. Also.
No, I don't need parachute, I live dangerously.
What altitude are you at?
Oh, 1 second.
6,000 I'm at. I'm going to come in on the opposite side of the runway to you, Dev.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to come in at the opposite side. 23 minutes out, guys.
25 minutes. And Dev is overtook
I
me.
am at 5,000.
Dev has just literally overtook me in his flying train.
Yeah, mine's been saying overspeed all the way through, look. If I pull back, look, it'll take me forever if I take that off.
Yeah, mine's been on every flight so far.
Yeah, mine's been going overspeed. If I take it right down to...
I've been underspeed.
Disappears.
I can't overspeed at all. I'm maxed out.
Let's see if mine disappears. I know it's. Oh, it's stopped now. I'm gonna check something here. Yeah, heading's off. We've only got the altitude holder on there. Although it's got this bloody thing that they've put into the model. Yeah, I know. I just had full throttle on anyway, but if I put the throttle on again, look, see when it comes on. So it hasn't come up yet. Still hasn't come on saying overspeed. I'm just seeing where it actually hits overspeed. Weird one that is. Weird one that. I think I had the throttle all the way down, you see, which just gives you overspeeding on any plane. I'm just trying to see where it clicks in and says overspeed, because I've gone down to 25 minutes, you see, now to get off overspeed. I'm going to try this dial that we spotted. Let's see what this does. Oh, you see, that's the yeah, so that don't work, that don't. Weird one now. Okay, so Empire's heading straight for the runway. We are, me and Dev are heading, I'm heading out to the right and Dev's heading over to the left, aren't you?
Yeah, that's correct.
This is how it looks at the moment, guys. This is how we all look. Empire's there right in the centre. Dev's over here, and I'm all the way over here, over Gloucestershire.
The reason why I'm just sticking straight in the middle, I'll get there faster. If I go around, I will get there a lot longer.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 22 minutes.
Well, I'm sticking to the purple line as well, so I am going to have to pull over to the right and turn back in. It's a crazy plane though, doesn't it, look, guys? It looks a crazy plane. Look at this. Not too bad. Freeway's not that bad. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. Right, so 22 minutes out, guys. Have a roll call. What we got?
Alright, 19 minutes out, heading 328 and 47 miles roughly, 19 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Me,
53 miles out. Go on, sorry, Dan.
Me, I'm about 332, speeds of 155 miles per hour at altitude.
Mine's telling me clear to land, runway 8. God damn, acknowledge.
Height is. Problem is, these instruments are so old, you really need to get your brain ticking. So the height's around 4,400 feet. So I could say around 5,000 feet. RPM is at 18. My gasoline or whatever is at 280.
Oh, by the way, Richard, I just got a software with idea first working vehicle. DX10 fixer, which adds shadows for vertical properties. Shadows. And minor FPS improvement. I don't really. I'm over speed at the moment. It says I don't really look to do a lot to my FSX, to be honest, because I am looking at some stage. At some stage, 50 is going. Why is this plane? Oh, okay. Okay, you want to do that, do you? Not without me, I say so. I'm looking to put Orbex on my PC at some stage. That's what I'm looking to do. Yeah, I'm looking to get Orbex at some stage, mate. That's what I want.
And then 50 won't be a freeware pilot anymore.
Well, I will be freeway pilot. It's just the scenery. That's all it is. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I just think... I think what I get fed up with is when you pull into some of these airports and there's literally nothing here, but then with Orbex you don't get cloud shadows or BC shadows with FSX. Is ground texture. Well, that's all I want. What's Swift, Gaz? Yeah, you can put me in. You can put me in Discord anyway, Adam. What's Swift? I did hear somebody talking about Swift. Is it like a another version of FS Cloud, or am I way off the mark? Knowing me, I'm probably way off the mark. Swift is a V-Pilot 4X plane. Okay. So explain Swift to me, somebody. Virtual pilot, but explain. So it's like VATSIM.
Yeah, for X-Plane only.
I'll look at that in a minute, though, because I'm not actually on my channel. Oh, here we go. Right, okay, I've got that. I got that link. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got that link, guys. Thank you. Right, okay. So 50's going to prep now for landing. Okay. Let's get this thing prepped. First of all, let's descend. Turn this thing off for a start. Let's turn you off. Let's get rid of you. And let's go down slightly. "17 minutes out, Dev."
Yeah, 15 for me.
I've got a funny feeling it's this airport that's in front of me, so I'm gonna... Yeah, it is the airport in front of me. I'm gonna try and come over from the water side. Let's zoom in. Yeah, I'm going to try and come in from across the water. How long did you say there? 15?
Yeah, 15:15.
Yeah. So looks like we're gonna hit this airport at the same time.
Roughly, yep.
Send in some screenshots. Let's have a look. Where are they? It looks nice though, you know, Adam. I have to be honest, it does look nice. Yeah, it really does look nice. Kind of, I kind of want to do it, but because I'm not confident and I've never done it, I just kind of look at it and think, I look at some streams and I think, when you look at the scenery, it looks brilliant. I didn't have access to the sim card. Sorry, mate, it's because you've not been on long enough. I apologise for that. I don't mind because everybody puts everything in the general room anyway, so that's okay. We live with that, don't we, guys?
Yeah.
We do live with that.
Yeah, we just have a punch up afterwards.
Well, it's down to you. I let you control my Discord. I don't do a great deal in Discord apart from put myself in there now and then. I think you control it more than I do. Sam Stoner, how are you? And yes, I am well. I am good.
So, Dev, with your new microphone, how good is your ATC sounds like?
Oh, that's good, Sam. Life treating you well? Family's good?
How do you mean, how is my ATC sounds?
Come on, man. You need the ATC. With your new microphone, you need to improve how good your ATC skills
So
are.
there's the airport, look, guys. The airport's just there. So really, I would need to just swing out slightly and then make a nice turn. If I get straight, but just finished work, long day. God, I know them. I understand those, mate. I do feel sorry for you, though.
Let's put it this way, Empire. I need to work out how to understand their instructions, let alone how to give their instructions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Kind
true.
of do what you have to do, don't you? That's the thing about work. You just do what you've got to do. So looking at the angle of that runway, I need to go straight on a bit more, don't I? And then turn into it. There we go. I've just finished work at 8 years ago. Wow. I like that one, Adam, with the texture. I do like that. Perry, how are you? Drinking any nice gin lately? Do you know what? I haven't had no gin for a while, to be honest. I have to say, I haven't had any gin for a while. I love the Glenfiddich. Well, no, sorry, the gin. I haven't had any for a while, to be honest. Right, nearest airport. Let's have a look. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Furthest from you. Why can I not see this airport? I'm coming here. Close.
Not on the list yet.
This airport don't seem to be showing up.
Maybe it's still far out.
I'm not that far out, to be fair, but it's probably reading it as it's probably reading it as I am that far out, but I'm not that far out according to what this is showing me. I'm not that far out. If I zoom out, oh, okay, yeah, I can see where I've got to go now. Straight on. Let me zoom out because I don't want to. Oh, okay. It's probably not the airport I was looking at. But you guys seem way away from me.
I'm 10 minutes out.
I'm 15.
I'm 10 minutes out as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but I've pulled my speed down because it kept saying I was over speed.
Yeah, I was going to pull my speed down a bit because last time I was right underneath them when we was landing.
It takes a while to stop this plane if you're coming too fast. So it wasn't that airport that I was looking at over there. No, it wasn't that one. I'd spotted an airport and thought I was coming in on that one, but it wasn't that at all. Oh, there we go. I can see it in the distance now. KEZF, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I need to put a bit of speed on here because now it's telling me well, it will be over speed. This thing I'm flying without no, I'm flying it on my own now, to be fair, and it's holding its altitude, to be fair, so it's a weird one. $12 out now.
4.
12.
Oh, I thought it was 4.
No. Can't do supersonic in these things. So what you're saying in Discord, Adam, you're not using Orbex. What is he using, Empire? Is that P3D?
He will be getting OBEX, but at the moment he doesn't, and no, that would be FSX, because the DX10.
That's just normal FSX 10 with that. It's not bad, that, to say that's what he's using. That's quite good. It looks nice, doesn't it?
Because with Steve DX Fixer, it only works for FSX.
Right.
It's not because it transfers the clouds and whatnot from DX9 to DX10. That's what the Fixer does.
Oh, okay, I get it.
With FSX, it's all in DX9. So with Steve Fixer, it changes it so it runs in DX10.
Yeah.
That also comes at a price.
Just bear with me a sec, guys. Take my plane don't go too offline. 1 second.
There's 2 packs, the scenery, DX10 Fixer, and the clouds. DX10 Fixer option for the clouds, so the scenery and the clouds. Works wonderful with OBEX. 6 minutes out. It kind of does. It kind of does Adam Tech support. But end of the day, FSX is a limited game with regards to running at 32-bit rather than a 64-bit. And if you have so much running in the background, the game can't support the max memory. What? What did you say, Dev?
I said it was about 10 minutes out when you said you were 6 minutes out.
Yeah, I'm going down to 5. I know that. I'm talking directly to you, Adam Support. 12 years, yeah, exactly.
12 years, have you? Right, okay. I was going to try and get something to eat. Okay,
Yeah,
right, we take control now. Let's head down.
we're just saying we can make FSX into another complete different sim and make it to look like how X-Plane or P3D looks.
Can you?
Well, with scenery, OBEX, all the
Yeah.
add-ons, but I'm saying to add of this, end of the day, FSX is limited to the fact that it's a 32-bit game, not a 64-bit.
That's what the problem is, though, isn't it, with the game?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to overspeed us. I'm never going to get there.
Do you reckon that's what the problem with FS Cloud be at the moment, because it's 32-bit, but we're trying to run it on 64?
I don't know. You're always going to get the model matching problem with FS Cloud.
Can you do that, though?
Mm. But then again, we never really tried
You
FS
need
Cloud.
DX10 fixer, that's what he's saying.
Yes. From Steve, which fixes the scenery and the clouds to make it
So that
DX10.
would, and you wouldn't have to, it automatically does it, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. I'll have a look at that.
But it doesn't change. It doesn't change everything to DX10. Some aircrafts won't be in DX10. Some things won't be in DX10. Not everything will be swapped over to DX10. It still be a 32-bit system game.
But then the DirectX will take over what will run in that software.
For example, the clouds and the scenery, DX10. From DX9 to DX10.
You can change the settings in to your liking.
Yes, you can.
But I've made a setting that works well. That's good. Well, it looks nice. So you've done well on that.
It comes down to what system you have as well. Is everyone not able to run it at different kind of settings? Depends what your hardware is. If you
That's
can
true.
take it.
And your card.
Yeah. Especially your card.
Right, Shannon Airport has just come up in the airports list, and there's 4 runways to choose from.
Can we take all of them?
In your boat, you can take anyone you like.
Okay, my boat is going to split into 4.
I'll take between any 2.
Right, I'm going to chop my wings up in half and my undercarriage, and it's all going to land on 4 different runways.
And it's one of these, what do you call it, traffic awareness radios rather than a tower. So you don't need to request permission to land.
So we can fly upside down and land upside down.
If that's what floats your boat.
Okay, right, that's it. 50's turning onto the runway now. Let's do this.
Same here. I'm 2 minutes out.
Yeah, I'm 6 minutes out, just getting me to line up for it.
I'm 4 minutes out. I'm just trying to work out that looking at this so-called GPS, whether the airport is actually at the direction that I'm heading in. I mean the runway. Because when you've got the ILS lines, at least you know you're heading directly to the airport, the runway. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, apparently according to the list, there's 4 runways to choose from at this airport.
Oh, okay, so you know what? I'll just look for one and land. Normally the best thing to do, isn't it? I'm quite a way out, to be honest, you know. I don't know how I've got this far out, but you guys are heading towards me.
is you have runway 6, runway 24, runway 15, or runway 33 to select.
Are you
Okay.
sure? Because I'm getting close to the runway and I still can't see it. Looks
I'm
like
going by-
oh, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I'm just going by what's in the airport list at the moment.
I'm going got off.
Airport.
What then I said?
Check it, it's Shannon
It's
Airport we're going to, isn't it?
Isaac. Multi-PCs. Right, okay, head straight there, 50, and let's just get to the airport and find out. I might have to do a go around or something on this with me.
Right, you're going to see a boat on the runway.
I know, that's annoying.
It might be a Titanic,
I think
actually.
I can see the runway to the left of me.
Oh, and it's short.
Is it short?
Yeah, it's a lot shorter than the others.
So I'll end up going off this unless I get down to a low enough altitude. Here we go. I think I can see it now anyway.
Yeah, what I'll have to do is start to climb before I get there. Because I don't have any flaps, I got no nothing.
Why have you got no flaps?
Well, this is 1927. Flaps weren't invented.
Oh, okay.
Well, this aircraft don't have any flaps at all. No flaps, no reverse thrust.
Well, you won't get reverse thrust anyway, to be honest, in these. Right, I can see a runway, which I'm heading for now. I'll assume that's it, and according to this, I'm right on line where the runway comes in, which is good. I need to get down, take a bit of throttle off.
Oh, it's short.
2 minutes out. Oh, here we go. It says it's called Shannon.
That's
Is that
correct.
right?
Yep, Shannon Airport.
Ooh.
No, don't look in the food room. And I have landed.
Yeah?
It was good-ish.
It was good-ish.
Since my plane is light and not as big compared to you guys,
Okay.
good luck.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, flipping! I just got a FS Cloud automatic area reporting. Just
Yeah,
came
I've got
up.
one of them. I had one earlier on.
It's closing and it still works. I don't get that.
Well, I'm coming in anyway. I can see the runway. Trying to hold this steady. Dev,
Yes,
you're at 2000, aren't you?
I am. Yes. I'm coming in.
Well, we're going to have some sort of collision here.
Oh god, I'm gonna see a crash.
And the runway looks incredibly short.
Short isn't the word.
Seriously.
You really turn off
Yeah,
your
you're-
engines.
You're about to see some synchronized landing.
You literally
I'll
like,
head for the opposite side of one runway if you head for the
That's what I'm doing.
turn off your engines, take off your wings, do everything to slow down. You guys are about to land at the same time. I can't believe this.
No, I'm a lot lower than he is.
That's what she said. Yes, indeed.
Wow, this runway is incredibly short. Right, engines are off. I'm just gliding in. Literally just gliding in. 50 is down.
Lights.
I'm going to go right off that runway. There's no way I'm going to stop at the end of this runway. Not a chance. Not a chance. Whoa! Stop, 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 stop! I did a touch and go. I did a touch and go. There's no way I'm going to land at that. That is incredibly short.
Come on, Dave, you can do it.
Dev, that is incredibly short, mate.
I can
Incredibly
see
short.
off the runway descend.
Your hoo-too! I had to do a touch and go. Literally. Full flaps. I had to do a touch and go on that one.
Come on, Dave, you can do it.
Parking brake. Well, yeah, I could have used that, but I don't think that's right, though, is it? I'm going to come in behind Dev now. Look, I can see Dev over there.
Full flaps, reverse thrust.
You can't do reverse thrust.
No.
Stop it.
And we got any parachutes on board?
Yeah, I've got one, and I'm using that.
Turning back round.
I wouldn't even do 80 knots, man. Try and land below 50.
Round.
Try and land at 50 knots.
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Wow, this is incredible, this.
Right, I'm coming in.
You know what, Dev? I'm right behind you. Literally right behind you. Literally right behind you. Right, I've took everything off now. I'm just gliding in.
I'm down.
You actually landed just before the runway.
Yeah, and I'm stopping roughly by Empire.
Oh God, I am all over the place. Literally all over the place. This is going to be so...
Yeah, I had to close down FS Cloud because it stopped working on me.
Oh, 50!
Come on, 50, you cannot do this. I mean, yes, you can do it. You ready?
I'm not going to stop though.
Oh boy.
Wow, no. No way I'm going to stop.
Go around.
We're going to have a crash! Oh, hang on. Oh, okay.
I
I
actually think this is my best landing tonight.
No, it wasn't a brilliant landing, but guess what? Wasn't a brilliant landing, but wow, that was tough, that was. Wasn't a brilliant landing. Let's just pull away from Empire, who's in a friggin' Boeing bloody what you call it.
Again! What the flip?
He's just took my wings off. Wow, that was tough, that one for me. Don't know how I messed that up.
Surprised to see.
Tough.
Trying to see a plane, a 747 take up on this runway. No comment.
Still managed to get it down though. It wasn't I was going to do another go around, but I didn't want to spend too long on this, you know, to be honest. I know, look at that. What is it with this game? How bad does that look?
Yeah, it's bad. It's stupid. It's stupid.
It is bad. Right, okay. So, let's load up for the next one, guys. So we are now going from KEZF to KIRC. Make sense? Yeah, right?
Copy that.
Yep.
Select.
Boat to a set. I know. I don't get it. I'm blaming Empire because he's got issues with his
No, I just blame FS Cloud because I can.
boat to a plane. Whoop whoop.
Might be a person
So
in a minute.
theoretically, am I right in thinking that we are at Fredericksburg? Have a look. Hey, do you know what? I got great on that one, believe it or not. Yeah, because we're going to KIRC, aren't we? KRIC, yeah?
Yeah.
KRIC, correct.
Yeah, I just want to know who we are.
That's
that's
going
right,
to
yeah.
Richmond International.
Thank you. And we are now going over to KRIC. Wonderful. You know what? Okie dokie. Yeah, that's fine. Richmond International, find route. Let's go at sea. Yeah, it kind of weird on that one. I still got perfect, great, which is good.
Yeah, I think that was one of my best landings tonight so far.
These runways are short. Although I don't use all of them anyway, but it's short as hell.
How many planes perfect for this one way? Well,
Better than most. I don't see anybody.
I'm on runway. I'm on the runway, prepared to get myself taken
I don't see you
off.
anyway. I don't see Dev.
I don't see. Oh, I see Dev at the gate.
I don't see him in the game either now for some reason.
I don't see. I don't see you 50.
I love it. Absolutely love this. But guess what? He's on the map.
Oh, there you are.
I do love this game. This plane is one to grass. Honestly, do you know what, Adam? I love this. Dev, best of all of them, Gaz. Honestly, creep. You're a creep, you are, Gaz. That's what you are. You're a creep. Make sure I'm at the right place. KEZF. KEZF. I'm at the right place. Why is it not showing Dev for me, which it always has? No, has best landing of all time. No, he hasn't. I beat him last time. 50 beat him. Okay, so I've lost connection with everybody.
Yeah, I'm just having to load my flight plan again. What is it? KE?
We're at KEZF. And we're going to KRIC. Kilo Charlie Indigo. Sorry, Kilo Romeo Indigo Charlie.
Yeah, I've got that just loading out now.
Right, I'm ready to take off.
You might as well go, Empire, because we can't see you take off anyway.
I'm in front of you.
Not according to me, you know.
I bet on FS Cloud.
Yeah, on FS Cloud I can see it, yeah.
Oh, that's bonkers. It's probably a little tiny dot on the flipping thing.
Here. How can you put that, Adam? Exclamation mark save. How?
Easy.
So 50's flying alone again. Ignore the guys in the chat.
Where I don't see Dev now.
It's telling me that you're in front, but I don't see Dev on FS Dev.
Yes, I'm here.
I don't see you on FS Cloud at all.
Me either.
Right, I'm not seeing myself on FS Cloud either.
Just check if it's still
Oh,
running.
yes, I am, because I'm spawned over someone now. Yes,
Oh,
spawned
hold on a
over you.
second. What plane are you? That's not Dev, is it?
What?
You know
Right.
what? It keeps, for some reason, it keeps changing the planes automatically.
Where am I now?
Right, I'm just going to move forward a bit.
You're in a Cessna.
Okay.
What is that? Is that what is that?
Oh, I can see Dev
Oh no,
now.
you're in a D40.
What, a D40? That's a payware aircraft.
No. Look, can you see it?
Oh, the D42.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Dev, no wonder I couldn't see you. You spawned. You
Yes, I was there.
You actually infiltrated me.
Now I'm actually going to go over and sit over the top of Empire.
There
Yeah,
it is.
just so you can't see him.
I can't even see through my cockpit now. Dev,
Right,
you have
okay,
to take
Dev,
off
hang on a
first.
second, Dev. I've got you now. I've got you. So you can take off, Dev. Wow, this game, honestly.
Look at it. The length of Empire's normal wings are the length of about the same width of our tail wings.
Right, Dev, good luck.
Right, on about to take off.
You need a lot of power.
Who's going first?
I'm going now, just rolling along the runway.
Such delay on FS Cloud.
Massive delay. Oh, here we go. He was on your back. I didn't
there you
even
go.
realise
You don't-
because he'd spawned into my plane exactly where I was. But even when I was looking inside mine, you couldn't tell there was another plane anywhere.
Right, you're okay. Even take off with roughly about half the length of the runway.
Well, the takeoff was a lot better than your other one.
Right. I'm ready.
Right.
So we're going to do a complete free 180 turn.
Dev's up. Right. Have a look where this thing wants me to go. Yeah, you've got to go back across the run with the over the what you call it runway, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I'm up.
Already.
Yep. I just used 10 centimeters of the runway.
Nothing for you than you there, Empire. At least you're predictable when it comes to the length of the runway.
Right, next destination. I think I should land first at the next destination.
Why?
So then, from my experience, you know what to do next time. Because I'm in a smaller aircraft.
Oh, I
Makes sense.
love. You know what? I love the way you said that. You know, so at least we know what to do next time. Wow. I didn't use a lot of the runway for some reason. This thing seems to just pick up straight away.
Yeah, it's those aircraft seems to take off easily. It's just landing.
Yeah, too easy in fact. Far too easy. Far too easy, to be honest. Honestly, far too easy. Right, let's turn this thing around. Three engines prop, that's why. Oh, there you go then. Weight and balance is set. Okay. So 21 minutes it's saying to me.
Yeah, it's 17 for me now.
Minutes for me. But I am climbing. I'm gonna try and level off.
Well, I'm
now.
going to overtake you anyway, Empire. In fact, I've overtook you.
Yeah, boy. So I'm picking up speed now.
Oh, so we're going to. You can't see just yet, anyway. So we've just left Shannon.
Shannon? We haven't
Yeah,
said
we've
goodbye
just
to
left Shannon
yet.
Airport. If I put full throttle on, all I'm getting is overspeed. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah, I've had that every flight, so I don't think it can be helped in these.
It's only when you've got the throttle right to the end, isn't it? If you put it into the middle or take it off full, it does disappear after a while.
This
Mind
is
you saying that though, but when these things came out in 1930, there probably wasn't any maximum airspeed, was there?
Probably, you could be right. There probably wasn't.
This is Bravo 1. Permission to have a tow line.
Because you're way behind now, to be
I
honest.
know.
This is where we are, look, guys. This is where we're at the moment. Right, it's 4:30 here. Going to catch you guys later. Adam, thank you very much on air all night. Just stopped. Wonderful. I will definitely have a look at them because I love what you've done on there. That's for you, matey. I do love what you've done there. But that's the pattern that we're in at the moment, look, guys. That's where we are. Yeah, I do like that. Scenery looks really nice. I can see you in the distance, Dev. You are away. Going up to 4,000 feet. What are you flying at? What's your altitude you've gone for?
Between 4 and 5.
Okay. Between 4 and 5. Wonderful.
Yeah, it depends on how where I end up when I try levelling off.
Put the heating on.
I wish these aircraft still have heating.
The good lady's moaning she's cold. Her nose is cold.
Put more
Let's
makeup
chop
on.
it off. Chop it off and put it in the oven. That'll warm it up. Right, so let's have a look at what the direction this thing's in. Okay. 11 minutes. Still can't see it on airports further, so it's a fair way out, that one there, is it? Tell you what I've been watching on Netflix as well, guys, which is quite interesting. It's called Silence, a Netflix production, which is about these archaeologists that have gone digging around like they do, and they unlocked this cave which had these, well, they're saying they were bats originally when they went in the cave, and they've mutated into some sort of flying creatures that are blind and only go for sound, which is hence the title Silence. I haven't watched it all, but it looks quite interesting, because if you make a sound, these bats or creatures will just literally go down and tear you to bits. They've already been through half of America, So this family have moved out to the countryside where it's a lot quieter, and they're trying to work out how to get back to the city and everything. And I'm only halfway through it. It looks interesting. It's not bad. It's got no top actors in it, so it's probably a Netflix. Let's just chuck a few million at film. The dogs are fighting again. So I'm 9 minutes out now, guys.
13 minutes.
11 for me.
I'm catching you up, by the way, Dev.
Yep, I'm 11 minutes out.
I do like the look of the plane, though, I have to say. It does look nice. So next week, looking at the, let's go back into the flight room. We are on, what are we on next week, guys? What are we on next week?
Well, I think Emperor's got down Learjets for next week, isn't he?
Oh, is it Learjets?
Yes, unfortunately I'm back at work on late turn then.
Yeah, no worries. So that means, yeah, we're on Learjets. Oh, nice. Learjets. Oh, that's nice. We'll do that. They'll be good.
And then the following week is commercials.
Oh, commercials will be alright, because I've got a nice plane that I've downloaded, the UPS one. Well, it'll be a cargo plane for me. I'll be taking cargo somewhere.
Yeah, I might take my Ferrari 737.
I might take my Lamborghini.
There we go.
Yeah, I've got my one done up in Ferrari colours, and I with 737. Now, I can't. I might even fly the already on the commercial because I haven't done that one for a while.
Well, I might do that as well. I haven't flown that for a while.
No, we haven't, have we?
I don't know how it's going to load up in here, but I haven't since I've loaded it in, but I haven't took it out or anything, so I might do that one instead. In fact, I think we should all do it.
Yeah, I think you get the mechanics over the next couple of weeks to give it a once over.
Yeah, I think we should all do it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been stuck in storage for a few months.
It has, hasn't it? We haven't flown it for a while, to be fair.
Mine's very dusty.
Empire, where are you going, Empire?
No idea.
Where are you off?
Am I heading the right direction?
You are now.
That's good.
Heading towards the Bermuda Triangle, that's what you were trying to do.
I was literally just going around in circles.
Yeah.
You saying about that, this is exactly what this plane did on the first flight I did when I tried autopilot on it. It just took it round in circles.
Yeah. Right, I'm 5 minutes out, so I'm going to take control of this thing. See if I can do a better landing. Right. Further from you should be able to spot it now. No,
Yeah, it is in the list. It's about 5 pages in.
oh yes, I've just gone past it. Yeah, I've just seen it. Back. Nearest. And then further. And it was in the list, I did see it.
I have to keep my nose down because every time I release my pedals, it starts to climb.
Not showing up now. No, it's not showing up now. Oh god, no! back.
Oh, I can see Empire in front of me.
I can see you in the
There it
F18.
F18?
Yeah, you come up as F18 now.
It's another Richmond. Request full stop landing. I can see it right in front of me. Right in front of me. Keep hitting those wrong buttons, I do. Yeah, it's right in front of me. Right, so we go in. There we go. So I need to come this way in. There we go.
Just be aware there's 2 airports close together.
Well, I can... According to this, it is right in front of me. Yeah, there's 2 runways on it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me head down just to see the bloody runway. These bloody, what you call it, like greenhouse effect. Right, 50's coming in. I've took the speed right down at the moment. I think we should have took the other runway, you know. It seems longer. The other runway seems a lot longer. What I seem to find is that as you take the power off, the wind seems to take control. It's telling me I'm too low. Yeah, what you call it, the wind seems to just literally take control.
Yeah. There we go. I've put a lot more flaps on than I did before. There you go, I'm back level now. Or why does it do not crash on me? we all come in on different runways.
Wow, I'm way off.
Seems like it.
I have to keep leveling it up because it won't stay in a straight line because of the wind. There you go, look, I have to level off about here. Look at this, wow, the wind. Right, 50's trying to come in now. Yeah, 50's coming in. Just try to level this off. Come on, this side, this side. Wow. Yeah, 50's down. Only because I didn't ask for clearance. Yeah, 50's down.
Was it told you off? ATC told you off?
Yeah, 50's down. Yeah, 50's down. The brakes on this thing are the biggest problem you've got.
Yep.
It was a better landing than before. It's just leveling it up with this thing because it will not stay straight when you take the power off. The wind just literally takes it.
I bounced 3 times.
Oh, I'm just lining up for the runway.
Trying to get off the runway here, me. Wow, this thing, to try and turn it is so difficult. Come on! Come on, plane, move! Move a bit more, move! There we go. Just getting it.
The 50 plus scammer has landed with a total 8 points.
Yeah, that's all I've been getting, hasn't I? To be fair, that's all I've been getting. It's given me perfect, 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 great, perfect, but I'm just not getting any more than 8 points. Okay, well, 50's down. That was good. Is that you just come down, Dev?
No. Just approaching the runway now.
Someone's on the runway.
Empire.
Yeah, that is me.
Right.
Parking behind 50.
Yep, I'm just about to land in about a minute or so.
I don't see you anyway. I don't think I got you on. Oh, I have. There you go. Dev's coming in.
Which one where he's taken?
Same one as me. No, he's not, in fact.
Runway 16.
Yeah.
I am down.
Yeah, Dev took the longest runway.
Best one, to be honest.
Yeah, number runway 1616. Which I believe the same runway 50 was on, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, you took the longest runway, Dev.
We took the longest runway.
We took the shortest one. The shortest and not so easiest one.
I like. Do you know what? I like the way he did that. You know.
I took the wrong way you gave me anyway.
Oh, I got 16 points for that.
Wow, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, see how much Dev gets.
Guys, I'm not going to have time to do the next one.
Yeah, same here.
No, that's
Yeah, I'm
all
not going
right.
to have time to do the next one, so I'm going to have to call it on this one, which is good.
Let's take a picture together.
I don't know if I'll be able to get over.
Don't need to, I'm behind you.
Well,
Can you get over to us, Dev, or is it going to be an issue? Because this,
I'm just trying to see where you are at the moment.
where can you see where that great big plane is at the end of the runway? It's moving now. Oh no, is that you, Empire? It's not you, is it?
Yeah, I'm behind you, can't be me. What big
Yeah.
plane?
Oh, keep coming straight down the runway, Dev. Oh, hang on a minute. What runway's Dev on?
Oh, that's right. I see where you are. Yeah, looking behind at those.
Yeah. Oh, someone's taking off here. Look.
Big white plane, that one that's taken off. You're near that, yeah?
Wow.
It's a glider on my screen. Who is that that's just taking off in the glider?
God knows.
It's a glider on my screen.
I'm just going to pull forward a bit.
That is a... that is not a realistic takeoff.
It didn't look good, but
From
it's
Delta...
probably because of the. It's not probably his takeoff. I'll tell you that now.
It's Delta Echo, his name is.
Trying to turn this thing is a pain. Right, okay, so I've managed to turn it level on.
I might as well be in the middle.
Right, there we go. I've managed to get here. Just so that Dev can get that side of us.
Yeah, I see, yeah. I'm just coming over to you now.
Not bad. A reasonable plane to fly, I would say.
Move forward a bit.
You want me to go forward?
Yeah, it's alright, you can stay where you are, it's fine, it's just... Oh, Dev,
The
you've got
only
60
issue I
points.
find with it is the brakes.
Yeah,
Oh, 16 for me, that one.
yeah.
The brakes were the biggest issue for me.
Every time any one of us lands, we always get the same kind of points.
Well, you got 60 and I got 8. What did Dev get? What did you get?
16.
Mini-me?
16.
So I did something wrong.
Right, where do you want me on the other side of Empire?
If you want to, yeah.
So we sandwich him, yeah.
I don't see. Hang on.
There
Oh,
it is.
you're here. Come here. Yeah.
I get sandwich. You're out of order, Dev.
Dev's here.
That's nothing. They had a dev sandwich in Eurotruck the other night. Well, tried to.
Oh, okay. With who? With Cats?
Yeah.
So Cats and Dev and 15 in the middle, there it is. Oh, look at this guy speeding along, doing 150 miles an hour in his sports train.
God, stop yet.
He went, yeah.
Whoa. Right, guys. There we go. Look. There we go.
I've stopped.
Are you guys going KEG? We're finishing now. We are closing now, sir. We are closing now. There we go. We are closing. It's only because I've got work early hours of the morning again. Only certain times when I can go in at
FSX
we are now called the Vintage Plane Squad. Okay, there we go. Mini-me, apologies for that. It's because I can't do the next flight because I know that it's going to take me over the time that I need to do it. We've done nearly 3 hours, which is good.
Oh boy, FSX
so-
just crashed.
Has it?
Yeah.
Well, we got the picture anyway. So as you appear in Discord, guys, Dev, would you like to say good night?
Good night, everybody.
Thank you very much. It was fun.
Thank you, sir.
Better sleep good tonight. I need to for working tomorrow. I'm going to have a really busy day tomorrow. That's the issue I've got. That's why I want to make sure that I get some sleep. Empire, thank you very much for the flight plan again. It's been fun. Thank you for setting it all up as normal. Would you like to say good night?
Good night, everyone.
And if I go through the dates that we've got put in Discord on the 19th of April, Perry, how are you? And good night. We have got Learjets. Now, the Learjets, what I would suggest that we do if we make this right, we all need to be flying the same one. So we'll take the 50 plus Learjet out. That makes sense?
Yep, the Learjet 45, the LJ
The Learjet
45.
45. And then on the 26th of April, we will all fly the You Ready plane, but you can pick which one, whether it's the gold or black one.
Or the pink, which doesn't exist yet.
Well, the pink one we can get sorted out if Dev can skin it, but, you know, I wouldn't like that very much. But anyway, but that'll be fun.
I don't think You Ready would look right in pink.
No, I don't think it would either, do you? Unless Ketz was in the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, guys, thank you very much for a wonderful evening. I'm going to close Discord as of now.
Okay, Empire, thank you, sir, for the flight plans.
Absolutely, and I am going to close Discord as of not now, because that's what she said.
And I will catch up with you whenever then, probably tomorrow or Sunday.
Yep, tomorrow Sunday, absolutely. Catch you later. Good night.
Good.